It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. On the take. Soft touch off the glass.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Edwards with it. Now right defending. Back to Edwards. Driving inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Hero, the pass to right. Hero, screen on Conley. Back to Hero. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
McDaniels, a screen on Hero. Pass to Reid. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Reid. The 3-ball. And Hero grabs the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Adebayo drives in. Hero left side. And here's Butler. Hero screen on Towns. And here's Butler outside. And Conley grabs the miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. Trailing by 2.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible goals.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Now here's Reid. Pass to Conley. Towns, a screen on Hero. Back to Towns. Now here's Reid. Lots of room. No good that time.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Adebayo from long range. Sinks the tray.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
To the paint. Here's Reid. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. This one for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Here's Edwards. That shot missing. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Here's Wright. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Towns, a screen on Hero. Pass to Reid. Towns outside. Launches it. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Highsmith. Outside Butler. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Edwards against Wright. Edwards, the pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. He's scoreless, and the shot's good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Reed against Adebayo. Pass to Butler.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the bucket is good.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Back to Hero from outside the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Tyler Hero. He will have 3.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
11.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
You won't see many better finishes than that. Goes under the bucket, takes the defender completely out of the play.
And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, BA, last season became just the 2nd, 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Heat making their last shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And for players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of footprint?
You know, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Butler finds Hero. And he drops it in from the low post. Hero's got 11.
Now you see Jimmy Butler's willingness and almost really relishing the opportunity to get his teammate an open look.
Pass to Reed. Towns outside. Hook loose. It's stolen by Wright. Now Adebayo. Reed defending. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pounded by Wright. Out to the wing. Towns down low. Working on Adebayo. The shot by Towns. No good. Pass to Highsmith. Wright on the left side. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Adebayo in the post. Reed defending. 5 on the clock. Here's Hero.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Hero. Edwards, a pass to Towns. From deep. And that's good. Anthony Edwards for 3.
Three-pointer.
Edwards gotten his second bucket of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Conley finds Edwards. Outside Butler. Puts the move on. Minnesota with a rebound. Left side Conley. Reed passes to Edwards. Reed a screen on Butler. Here's Edwards. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. Right there, he has a nice-looking jumper.
Adebayo with the rejection. Inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
Second personal foul.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
1:03 left in the first half of this one. Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that one falls for Towns.
Yeah, this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
Right outside. Butler, a screen on Conley. Stolen by Reed. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's Wright from the arc. Towns with a rebound. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. 8-point game.
Oh, no, he did it!
Punch it home! Nice!
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Towns, a screen on Butler. Towns, left side. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's an 11-point Miami lead.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've reached halftime in this one. Heat out front. They're up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable.
Wow, Rudy! Fancy!
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Gobert. Nifty move. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
Morris against Rozier. Outside for Love. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jovic. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Heat lead by 11.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening. He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Rozier gets the bucket.
There is no fear when it comes to Terry Rozier. This guy is a scorer at heart, even if it means getting it done in the painted area.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team. Your Heat Youth Dancers, make some noise.
Minnesota shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Love. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the three, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
Stolen by Rozier. Down low. All by himself.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Morris, a screen on Robinson. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Robinson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Robinson's got his first points of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Moore passes to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Over the course of his career, Rudy Gobert has become so much better finishing inside.
Love. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
You know, one guy who really thrives on heavy usage, Terry Rozier.
B.A., this is a guy who's more than capable of being a catalyst nightly on the offensive end of the floor. It just feels like his energy and his focus and his willingness to be assertive as a scorer has a positive impact nightly.
Stolen by Rozier. Jaquez, the pass to Rozier. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Kicks it out to Warren. Shoots it from the corner. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, just great recognition. Rise and fire and catch and shoot. T.J. Warren says, I can do that.
Rozier outside. Drives to the hoop. It's good. Rozier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
To the middle. It's intercepted. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Love, that's good.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
More. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 17 at the end of the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's DeLon Wright, then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Has to Reed, puts it up. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Towns for 3. Wright with the board. Miami has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Back to Butler. Count it. And the Heat lead by 21.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
It's Hero on the take, and that one good.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
McDaniels, that's good.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
It's Wright on the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter? That is so good.
Here's Butler. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Adebayo sets a screen. And here's Wright from the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Pass to Hero. 4-3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Reed a screen on right, and here's Edwards outside.
Well, we all know that DeLon Wright has instincts as a scorer, but remember, this guy takes pride in his defense.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
Fires in the triple.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And the shot goes in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Reed a screen on Hero. Conley passes to Reed. Outside McDaniels. Highsmith grabs the board. To the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
McDaniels finds Reed. Back to Daniels. Towns on a screen. Tips it up, controls the rebound and the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Fires the 3. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Hero.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Rozier. Halliburton kicks to Turner, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Rozier. Halliburton against Wright. 5 on the clock. Halliburton passes to Turner. And the layup falls. Turner's got 5.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Wright sets a screen for Hero. Going inside. Chalk up 2 there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And stolen by Wright. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Adebayo with a screen on Halliburton. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Pacers with the rebound.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Turner finds Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Turner with a screen on Hero. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Shoots over Hero. And he overshot that one, missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Fires from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Mathurin with a screen on Wright. To the inside. Puts the move on. Mathurin, good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Wright driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Halliburton, and it's good for 2.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Now Hero, he's got 5. Adebayo the screen. It's Hero with the drive. Adebayo passes to Wright. This one for 3. That shot missing. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads, shoots well, knows when to go after the block.
Miles Turner.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Here's Halliburton following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Right against Halliburton. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Right, the pass to Hero. It's stolen by Mathurin. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Siakam throws it down.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Right with a screen on Mathurin. Butler and slam dunk by Butler. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Halliburton against Wright. Out to the right wing. Outside Mathurin. Over Butler. And again, it's Indiana.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pacers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Here's Halliburton after Tyler Hero's bucket. Here's Turner. Out to the right wing. A second chance effort. Shot clock at 5. Siakam with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Siakam's shot is off. Miami trailing. Good ball movement here by Miami. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. The Pacers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside Turner. Outside Mathurin. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. With the drive. Turner finds Halliburton. And that one drops. Halliburton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers. And a classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. Brent, what happened to him?
I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
Here's Turner, following the score by Miami. Outside Mathurin. Teardrop shot. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Right, looking around. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Wright. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
The shot by Butler, nobody around, and it's all evened up. Butler's got 5 now.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
Turner with a screen on Wright. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Turner with the screen. Basket good. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Siakam, good.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? So it's the Pacers now, following the score by Miami. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Hero, and the shot is good. Nembhard's got 4 this quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Butler sets a screen for Hero. Butler against Mathurin. Adebayo passes to Hero. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Outside Turner from past the arc. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Pacers leading by just 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Kevin Love. Robinson is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 slot. Man, what about Duncan Robinson, Brent, from undrafted to signing a $90 million contract?
Well, that's a nice path to be on, don't you think, Kevin? You got to admire Duncan Robinson taking advantage of his opportunities.
And Love's got the ball here for the Heat. Here's Jovic. Love kicks to Rozier. Kicks it out to Love. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. The Heat lead by 2.
Love is awesome at reading the defense. When they're not up on him, he's going to let it rip.
Here's Rozier, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Driving inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. He gets that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Count that bucket. Rozier's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double and said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Kicks it out to Love. Rozier looking around. Outside, Robinson. Takes it inside, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Nice long strides for Duncan Robinson to get to that shot.
Pacers trail by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Passes it to Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Walker the pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Rozier into the lane. Walker with the rebound. Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Toppin, good.
Obi Toppin able to get out on the fast break as a big and fill that lane.
Miami trailing. On the wing, Rozier. He's covered by McConnell. Love wide open. He fires. Miami no good on that time either. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Timeout called. The Heat. Left here in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Toppin. Misses the 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Robinson kicks to Rozier. They set the screen. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
Here's Smith. Yes! And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult previous plays, it's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Heat trail by 5. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about Adebayo just going right through contact? No reason his first name's Bam.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And he drives in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
That's a 2 from Butler. Off target from the wing.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Pacers lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Siakam. Also, Benedict Mathurin out there. Halliburton is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. Butler from outside drills the three-pointer.
And look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
On the wing, Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Turner. Here's Nembhard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Hero. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Butler against Halliburton. Turner trying to free himself up, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Indiana ball.
Heat on D. They trail by 1.
Bam Adebayo just playing hard on defense, contesting shots and staying active.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Move.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Butler a screen on Turner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. And he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
2 points. That one goes. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Extra sauce on that one, please. Halliburton. Wow.
Outside, Hero. Butler sets a screen for Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got it all tied up now for Miami.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Turner with a screen on Butler. Outside Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton will certainly fit that bill.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
And right, here we go. And it's sent back by Turner. Here he goes. Mathurin against Butler. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Adebayo with the screen on Turner. Highsmith the pass to Butler. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Miami needs to get a shot off. Hero, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three.
Turner with a screen on right. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Wright sets a screen for Hero. He kicks it to Wright. Deep Adebayo. It's good from long range. Adebayo's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Butler against Halliburton. Yes!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Adebayo with a screen on Mathurin. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Here's Turner. It's in!
And answering the bell, Turner with confidence. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Hero sends the pick for Butler. Launches a three. Not going to go that time. Halliburton against Butler. Back to Halliburton. From downtown, no good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this...
Make sure to get home safely.
Courts in the this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Miles Turner. Halliburton is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Indiana on offense. Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton on the attack, and the layup falls.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
Conley passes to Towns. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. Here's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton looking over the floor. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Halliburton inflicting some pain with that throwdown. My goodness, young fella. And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team. You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time. And rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one. Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Now here's McDaniels. And it's good for 2.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Turner. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
At 6'11" and 255 pounds, Turner is a load. Very hard trying to guard him inside.
Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Shakes him. The shot won't fall. And some solid defense from Towns. Conley goes in. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. High post Siakam. Towns on him.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Mathurin. Guarded by Edwards. Edwards against Mathurin. Over Edwards. And it's Mathurin missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
That evens the score.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Pass to Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Edwards. Here's Nembhard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Siakam. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Conley. Up top Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Edwards looking for an opening. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Here's Nembhard. No points yet. With some arc, deflected by Gobert.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Edwards got 6.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on. Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the floor for Indiana, they've got Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Edwards against Mathurin. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Turner with it. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam outside. Misses the 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to feel the lane and get where he needs to be.
McDaniels against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. Mathurin, a screen on Towns. Back to Turner. Puts up a 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Turner's got 5.
And, you know, even with the shot clock running down, this team feels real comfortable with Turner taking the shot. He's a smart player who doesn't mind handling the pressure.
And he makes it. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Turner, a screen on Conley. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Siakam outside. To the paint. And then Siakam with the jam.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
Picked by Gobert. Floats one up, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. And Indiana gets called for the foul. Free throw good, Edwards. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Here's Mathurin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
And the second free throw is good. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Great look for Mathurin from close range.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Edwards against Mathurin. Gobert with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Edwards. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Towns, right side. Another shot.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Edwards. Edwards against Mathurin. Here's Turner. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. McDaniels passes to Towns. Tie game in Minnesota. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
21. The Pacers, 21.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Monte Morris is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Moore in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Morris outside. Warren with a screen on McConnell. Back to Warren. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes. Warren's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. McConnell outside. On the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pacers lead by 1.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Warren sets a screen. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reid. And another three for Minnesota. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Smith. Toppin outside. Pass to McConnell. To the middle. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Taking a glance at Jarris Walker, a forward with a lot of tools in his bag, Grant.
Oh, B.A., not only is he skilled inside, he's proven he's got a three-ball, too. And when it comes to defense, he uses his strength so well to make an impact, especially around the rim. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Toppin. Can't connect from short range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Reed.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's Warren on the wing, guarded by Toppin, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Here's McConnell. He has 6. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Pass to Neesmith. Picked by Smith. Fires for 3. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
This is what you like about Smith. He likes to mix it up in that painted area.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. And so Morris will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 2-point game. Pass to Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. Warren sets a screen. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating, and he converts the layup.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Here's Walker. And here's Smith. Back to Walker. It's stolen away. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. There's 49 seconds left in the third. And that one's good. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now McConnell. Clock at 6. Count that one. McConnell's got 8 points.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Back to Warren. Warren with a screen on Walker. Moore. The third quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 4. And when we well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Back to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Siakam. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Edwards. Can't hit from in close.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Siakam in the post. Covered by Towns. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Here's Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Man. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Halliburton left side. Siakam outside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter, and neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
McDaniels, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Pass to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
No good on the 3. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Inside. Gobert finds Towns. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Towns.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Halliburton misses. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Edwards against Mathurin. Pass to Gobert. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Siakam. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Edwards against Mathurin. And Edwards, here we go. And the foul is called. He missed it. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach will challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
McDaniels against Halliburton. Over to the left wing. Here's Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Conley. Pass to Turner. 5 on the clock. Siakam outside. To snap the cold streak. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's McDaniels. And a two-handed jam.
Quick and mobile. McDaniels can explode to the 10.
Indiana trailing here. And 1:01 left in the final quarter. And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Gobert with a screen on Matherin. Edwards. Back to Towns. Outside Conley. Second chance shot. Gobert passes to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart and he stays focused on his shot.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Turner. Missed it. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great part. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Steve, no small ball here tonight. Both teams rely on their centers to set the tone at both ends.
And with the way teams switch nowadays, you don't know if they'll be guarding each other. It's not the type of head-to-head matchup we might have seen 20 years ago.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward.
This is what Gobert provides. High-impact play on the glass.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
Now here's Conley. Gobert down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. Bucket is good.
Really the only place Gobert looks to score, right under the hoop.
Here's Wright. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Wright. And Wright throws it down hard.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Outside Conley. Nailed from three-point land.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Towns wide open. And another three for Minnesota.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. For for Minnesota. They've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. There's the pick. Gobert with it. He kicks to Conley. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Beautiful pass by Conley coming off the pick. Sometimes on defense, just pick your poison.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Edwards drives in. Drops in the layup for 2. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Now here's Butler. Jacks up a 3. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Conley kicks to Gobert. He dishes it to Towns. And the pass to Conley. Rob. And here we go. Butler heading to... Oh, what a play!
Watch your hand. Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. And he's able to get it back. It's good. Gobert's got 8.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Hero sets the pick for Butler. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Edwards. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat him. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
For Miami, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Fires from way outside. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Hero against Towns. Pass to Gobert. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. It'll count. And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under
The NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, John Moran, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender. Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Gobert finds Edwards. A shot, and Adebayo sends it back. Gobert, and that's good. 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
I like the concentration from Gobert, refusing to let the defense distract him.
Here's Hero. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards against Wright. A floater. Gobert. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
The previous play is under review.
fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg is always excited to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop. He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Butler kicks to Hero. He takes it in, and he hits it to tie the game up. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Over to the left wing. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Here's McDaniels. No good with the triple. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Here's Hero. And that one is hammered home.
His versatility and unselfishness is what makes Jimmy Butler such a talented passer.
Here's Edwards. Oh!
Yes!
Not known for his ball handling. Edwards showing, though, he has got some skill.
Butler feeling out of it. They get the rebound. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Hero on the wing. Edwards defending. Here's Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Outside, Towns. Edwards against Wright. Now the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. For 3, Edwards. Miami grabs the miss. Now Hero. 8 points for him. Here's McDaniels. Down low. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. To the paint, here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards with the screen for Conley. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Driving to the basket. 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Such a powerful force in the middle. Gobert is the catalyst.
Highsmith the pass to Butler. Baseline Jay on the way. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 2. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Robinson is out there with Rozier. And then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. Love with the screen for Robinson. And he makes good on the layup. Robinson's got his first basket of the night.
Brushing off the contact well. Duncan Robinson is getting better at scoring while under pressure.
Here's Reed. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Reed kicks to Moore. The dish to Morris. 6 to shoot. Back to Moore. Jaquez with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Love, and Love throws it down.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Into the lane.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
Warren a screen. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Warren. That shot off the mark. So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. A 2-point game. And the dunk by Love.
The plus wingspan of Love on full display right there.
To the inside. Pass to Reed. With the drive.
Clearly a foul.
The Timberwolves yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts. Right around 78%.
Both free throws good from Reed.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Inside, here's Love. The kick out to Rozier. That one off the back iron and out. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Moore. The kick out to Warren. On the wing, Morris. Driving inside. Here's Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Reed's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Rozier, the pass to Love. Rebounded by Moore. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Morris with the bucket.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Jovic. Kicks it out to Love. Right side Robinson. Back to Love. The Heat need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's just being out of sync. And at the worst time, costly.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Morris kicks to Warren. Morris with the screen for Warren. Driving the lane, and it's Warren with the jam.
And this guy just gets buckets. Warren is more than capable of finishing on that drive.
Love, no good. Here's Minnesota. They've got an 8-0 run. Morris inside. Rozier defending. And the wide open shot from Warren. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Count it. Love's got 6 in the quarter.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Towns, the screen. Here's Edwards, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Timberwolves on top. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for you.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Very aggressive tonight. Butler's offense has been front and center.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Wright. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Plays it up off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Outside Butler. All sorts of time. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Back to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first. Overall, Anthony has a special ability to score.
Hero passes to Butler. Hero sets the pick for Butler. The tray. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Conley. Back to McDaniel. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Edwards inside. Right on him. Lock at 6. Out to Edwards. Over right. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gobert's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
Staying with it, and Gobert with the high-flying tip dunk.
Edwards against Hero. Outside Butler. Hero sets the pick for Butler. Cracks in the tray. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
Excellent touch from deep. Jimmy Butler looking more comfortable from this area.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick, and he has the ability to score from anywhere.
And Conley drops them both. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Wright. The kick outside to Butler. Bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Edwards drives in. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here to the paint. Stolen away. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Outside Hero. Outside Butler. Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Great work by Edwards to get up the court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Wright finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
How about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
G.A., that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. McDaniels with the ball. Now, right defender. No one covering. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence. Wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense. Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Towns a screen on Hero. Conley surveying the D. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Now the feed to Towns. Back to Gobert. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hero kicks to Butler. Wright sets a screen for Butler. And a wide open look for Hero. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
And they go to the intentional foul. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double checking and the game continues on.
And Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He challenged this team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. Let's see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And for Jimmy, winning is everything, and he demands the same from his teammates.
Two shots. Timeout call for Minnesota. Attention fans. Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. Good on both.
A great competitor. Jimmy Butler is exactly who they want at the line.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Butler. Trifecta!
Defense, what defense? Jimmy Butler was determined to knock that one down.
5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continue to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these. for NBA basketball. On 2K Sports with Hall of Famers. Well, Grant, we've got a pretty interesting matchup here. You got one team offensive-minded, the other very strong defensively.
You know, I'll be intrigued to see how this plays out. I mean, it could be kind of like a chess match. Each team trying to make it their kind of game.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. They set the pick. Halliburton goes. Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
Boy, momentum on the drive. Halliburton pushes his way through the defense. Nice.
Butler against Matherin. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Doris, taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers, what do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, BA, that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
Turner, a screen on Butler. Halliburton on the attack. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Hero against Siakam. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Hero. A good look from Turner. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pass to Highsmith. Right with the ball. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Halliburton outside. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Up and in on the layup. Halliburton's got 6.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Off target at the rim.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
On the wing, Matherin. So he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, talking to people around the league, Doris, there's an it factor with Benedict Matherin.
You know, BA, he is definitely willing to try to put an offense on his back. He has proven not to be afraid in the closing moments of the game. This guy wants the ball anywhere, anytime. And sometimes that in itself will carve a spot for you in this league.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Hero outside. Hero, screen on Matherin. Hero, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Turner against Hero. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Indiana ball.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Matherin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Turner.
I love how focused Bam is on the defensive end, using all of his size to create high-pressure coverage.
Good, and Butler gets the assist. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. Indiana trailing here. Turner, a screen on Butler. Up top, Turner. Outside, Mathurin. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Hero on the wing. Mathurin against Butler. Crosses over, and the layup is good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Turner, a screen on Butler. Halliburton against Butler. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner, no good. The Heat with the lead. To the paint. Adebayo finds Wright. Can't get it to drop. Mathurin with some nice D. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. For 3, Mathurin. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Setting the floor for Miami. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
There's a screen by Turner. To the wing on the left. Pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. 3-pointer. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Over to the wing. Turner for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 6 in the quarter.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Robbed. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Count the basket. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
The ability to play through contact, so important for Miles Turner. He's got the size and strength to finish through it.
Adebayo drives in.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Siakam. To the middle. Pass to Halliburton. And that one is hammered home.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
And here's Wright. Mathurin with a steal. Right with a steal. To the paint.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
And that one misses. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Graham. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Butler surveying the floor. He takes it in. Jimmy Butler, a vicious finish.
Boy, as a driver, Jimmy Butler is so physical, so tough. He's going to command the defensive attention. Nice drive.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
From deep. And it's Butler knocking down the three.
Well, never one to force up a three. Jimmy Butler judiciously will take a three-point opportunity. That is a nice delivery.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hero. Here's Butler. Right outside. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Pulls up, high post, and it's Wright missing. Indiana has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Now here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. Right side Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Adebayo. Pass to Turner. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for Indiana. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Walker. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Miami trailing. Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, B.A., that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
McConnell against Rozier. Out to the right wing. For 3, Smith. Here's Toppin. Oh, boom! He jams it straight down.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Pass to Love. Fires for 3. On target from range. And the Heat lead by 2. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Back to Smith. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Smith inside, covered by Love. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McConnell. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. McConnell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
There's a screen by Love. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Neesmith gets it to go.
Well, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Here's Love. And the layup is good off the glass. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the three, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
McConnell, good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Robinson. Here's the pick. Pass to Jaquez. And here's Rozier. Robinson, a screen on Walker. Rozier softly drops in the floater. Rozier's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, just letting his offense come naturally in pick-and-roll action. Terry Rozier very comfortable in this space.
And discussing the game of Terry Rozier, Doris, what's something that impresses you about him?
Probably, B.A., his confidence in his game. He's so aggressive and opportunistic on the offensive end. Sometimes you've got to find guys who put the ball in the basket, period. And that's Terry Rozier.
Here's Neesmith. Robinson defending. There's a screen by Toppin. Shot clock at 6. And Neesmith gets it to go. Neesmith's got 5 now.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
They set the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll draw the foul. They'll head to the line for 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Free throw good. Robinson.
At the line for the Heat, Duncan Robinson. Taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Indiana's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And he slams it in one-handed.
That's just good awareness from top and willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
And it's Love missing. Indiana leading. Outside Walker. Out left to the wing. Smith passes to Toppin. Yep, that one goes. Toppin's gotten 4 this quarter.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
And Rozier, here we go. Love for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Love's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McConnell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Outside for Love. Pass to Jovic. Rozier outside. From the arc. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. The Pacers out in front, leading by 5. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's DeLon Wright, then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Highsmith in at power forward. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. To the inside. Matherin. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, you see the quick, twitchy athleticism of Benedict Matherin. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Driving in. Adebayo, a screen on Siakam. Hero against Halliburton. Hero, the pass to Butler. Down low. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Indiana's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Hero. Here's Nembhard. The shot from the low post is good.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
Here's Butler. Matherin with some nice D. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 4-point game. Pass to Matherin. Got a piece of it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Adebayo passes to Highsmith. Soft touch off the glass.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Outside Matherin. Turner, a screen on right. Pass to Turner. Siakam, left side. 4 on the clock. Turner with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Butler to take the lead. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 6 here in the quarter.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Oh, big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Hero, screen on Matherin. Butler takes it in. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Here's Siakam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Really left him alone that time.
Boy, to line right with great range. What a shot.
Indiana trailing here. Played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Matherin. Inside, here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. .103 left in the fourth. Right, the pass to Adebayo. Hero with it. 6 to shoot. Hero, screen on Matherin. Butler finds Hero. Cash!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Turner, screen on Butler. Here's Halliburton. It falls! And that one brings him within 1.
The Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
Pass to Adebayo. And count that. 2 points. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a... They see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here.
Well, Halliburton is a pretty exceptional free throw shooter. This trip shouldn't be difficult for him, but we'll see.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Hero on the wing. Back to Butler. On the attack, JB.
Big time bucket by Jimmy Butler. Boy, I'm not sure they've got an answer for him right now, Kev.
Time called here. Pacers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 9 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here.
Well, Mathurin, a confident guy. He's got to step up and knock these down.
And he makes both free throws. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Andrew Nemhard. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Tyler Hero. 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point push. What poise.
Get loud. Let them hear it. Come on, fans. Stand up. Make some noise.
And here's Turner from the arc. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset Clint. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForte.
Matchup, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heel.
And Edwards with the stop.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Conley for 3. Drills it from outside.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. The pass to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Collins. 3 on the clock. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. A second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark. Nembhard is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the 2nd round, that's great value.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Conley. Turner passes to Mathurin. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Back to Turner. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
From the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Halliburton outside. Now the dish to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. They can't stop the run with that one. Timberwolves leading by 6. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Turner. Goes back up. Left side, Mathurin. Indiana again, missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Towns, a screen on Mathurin. McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass to Turner. 5 to shoot. Halliburton with it. Working on McDaniels.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time
taking the lid off.
Good work by Mather in getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Launches it. Trains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 9.
3 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Halliburton finds Matherin. Turner with a screen for Matherin. Turner up top. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass was coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns dishes to Edwards. Puts up a 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Siakam against Towns. Turner with a screen on Towns. Out to Turner. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years, they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, no, you agree with me. They are on their way.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Pacers trail by 11. Outside Turner. Passes it to Nembhard. Back to Turner. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Gobert, the pass to McDaniels. Shakes him. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. The second effort. The rebound by Turner.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Gobert. And it's Turner flashing it off.
No way Halliburton is going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent, as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
Edwards against Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 11. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Going inside, McDaniels finds Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 12.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Indiana moving it around. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Halliburton. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Pacers trail by 16. 23 seconds left now here in the second. Siakam, a screen on Edwards. And it's Mathurin missing. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. McDaniels passes to Towns. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Indiana.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
And Towns drops them both. Here's Siakam. Turner with a screen for Siakam. To end the run. Takes it inside. And finished off by Siakam.
And how about Siakam showing that he can turn on the Jets as well?
And so it's Minnesota with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Neesmith. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Walker, and it's Smith in at the 5 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. And McConnell gets it to go. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Here's Toppin. So the Pacers called timeout, their first of the game. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Dishes to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those 6 over here.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Warren kicks to Reed. Toppin with the steal. Now, here's Nesmith. Defense is right there. McConnell against Morris. And here is Nesmith. Just 5 on the clock. And Nesmith with the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
McConnell passes to Walker. Minnesota with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Alexander Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now, here's Nesmith. And it's Smith, top of the key. There's the pass to McConnell. Smith with a screen on Morris. McConnell banked in off the glass. McConnell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Smith with a screen on Morris. Here's McConnell, and he uses the glass on the lane. McConnell's got 6.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Reed with it. 5 points in the game. Rebound by Smith. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Indiana moving it around. McConnell passes to Nesmith. Out to Smith. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point line. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Morris with a screen on Smith. Reed finds Moore. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by McConnell. Good on the shot. Reed's got his third basket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in command with a 16-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Here's Nemhard. From down in the low post, it goes. Nemhard's got his first basket.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take...
Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Here's Nemhard. Turner with a screen on Conley. Back to Turner. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Carries it from three-point range.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Edwards passes to Towns. Edwards with the screen for Towns. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's an 18-point game. Turner with a screen on Conley. Here's Nemhard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside.
Jaden McDaniels.
And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Nemhard, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
For Indiana, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
2 minutes.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. And that one is stuffed right through.
In the pick and roll, Benedict Mathurin poses a bunch of problems. Doing a good job that time reading and reacting to the defense.
Siakam against Towns. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert the pass to Conley. A fadeaway. And again it's Minnesota converting.
Hey, this is exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Timberwolves.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Outside Conley. He kicks it to Towns. Gobert with a screen for Towns. They get it back. Pass to McDaniels. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Passes to Turner. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg